Silent strokes are like secret agents. They leave no obvious signs and you might even forget they happened. But the problem is that they leave a lasting mark on your brain. Let's break down 8 key signs you shouldn't ignore. Knowledge is power. If you've ever had a silent stroke, it could mess with your memory and the way you think. And to make it worse, it might be a stepping stone to more severe strokes. Hailey Bieber, a viral celebrity, had a heart-to-heart with her fans about her health journey, telling them about the mini-stroke she experienced. She said she was having breakfast with Justin Bieber when this odd sensation took over her arm and fingers.
I was sitting at breakfast with my husband, having a normal day, normal conversation, and we were in the middle of talking.
Justin was concerned, asking if she was good, but suddenly she couldn't talk, and her face started weirdly doing its own thing. This is one of the main signs of stroke. Hailey said, "It was this feeling like, I never want to go through that again. It was super scary, totally jolting, and just messed with my head in every possible way." Another celebrity who has been affected by a stroke is Chris Fountain. He spoke about a close call. It turns out he had a mini stroke that could have been a death story if he didn't speak up. The 35-year-old soap star, famous for his jobs in Hollyoaks and Coronation Street, shared how he hit the panic button when he realized he couldn't recall essential words for everyday stuff. He said, "Imagine waking up, feeling off, and struggling to name things like the TV or fridge." Chris knew something was up and thankfully got help right in time. Let's discuss the right signs to look out for silent strokes to prevent further complications. Understanding silent strokes is crucial in health awareness, as these unnoticeable events are often disguised as ordinary signs of aging. The first sign is unexplained fatigue. Even though silent strokes don't always come with the dramatic symptoms you might associate with a traditional stroke, they can still affect your brain. The damage caused by a silent stroke can disrupt the normal functioning of brain cells and pathways. When a silent stroke happens, it messes with your brain's habit. Your brain tries to fix the areas that got hit. Your brain begins to work overtime to keep things in check, and all that extra hustle can leave you feeling fatigued. If you notice yourself dragging or feeling unusually low on energy, it might be your body's way of indicating a warning. The next sign is a sudden memory issue. A sudden memory issue can be a warning sign of a silent stroke. These strokes can affect the brain, disrupting normal functions, including memory. A notable example is the late Luke Perry, known for his role in Beverly Hills 90210. Before his untimely passing, it was reported that Perry experienced a massive stroke, which can share characteristics with silent strokes. Memory problems are just one aspect, and if you or someone you know encounters unexpected memory glitches, it could be a sign to seek professional advice. Moving on, another sign is vision changes. When these strokes occur, they can impact the brain areas responsible for vision. It's a glitch that affects how your brain processes visual information. Your vision suddenly gets blurry and has trouble focusing. This could be your brain sending distress signals. If you notice unexplained changes in your sight, it's a good idea to get it checked out. Please don't ignore the warning signs. It could be related to a silent stroke. Consulting with a healthcare professional is a wise move in such cases. Frequent headaches can be a sign of a silent stroke. These strokes may disrupt blood flow in the brain, causing changes that lead to headaches. If you find yourself dealing with persistent headaches, especially if they're a new or intensified experience, it could be a clue that something is off. Don't brush it off. Instead, seek professional help immediately. If you find yourself stumbling over words or dealing with slurred speech, it could be a sign of a silent stroke. Take Sharon Stone, for instance. Back in 2001, she went through a tough time with a severe brain hemorrhage that resulted in a stroke. During her recovery, talking wasn't an easy task for her, and she had to relearn some language skills. This shows that even celebs like Sharon Stone can go through the challenges of strokes, including speech struggles. Just a reminder that if you or someone you know faces sudden speech issues, don't hesitate to get it checked out. Noticing a sudden shake in your balance or unstable coordination out of the blue could hint at a silent stroke. So if you find yourself stumbling more than usual or having trouble keeping things coordinated, your brain sends you a signal. Please don't ignore it. Talk with a healthcare professional to figure out what's going on. Mood swings and personality changes could also be a sign of a potential silent stroke. These strokes can mess with different parts of your brain, And when they mess with the areas that handle emotions and personality, you might find yourself on an emotional roller coaster. So if you or someone you know starts acting out of character, it's not something to brush off. It could be your body signaling that something is happening inside the brain, possibly related to a silent stroke. Getting it checked out by a professional is a good move. You never know, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Then another sign is numbness and weakness in your limbs. This could be your body signaling a silent stroke. A silent stroke can mess with the blood flow to your brain, affecting the areas that control your limbs. If your arm or leg takes an unexpected vacation from responsiveness or is weaker than usual, it could be more than just a random occurrence. Your body might be giving you a sign about a silent stroke. Don't let it slide. Contact a healthcare professional to rule out any serious issues and ensure you're safe. Randy Travis, the country music star, back in 2013, went through a tough time with a stroke. It hit him with limb weakness and even made talking a bit difficult. It's a reminder that strokes don't play favorites, affecting everyone, celebs included. To aid in recognizing potential signs of a stroke, experts advocate for the acronym FAST. Face, observing for any asymmetry in a person's smile. Arms, vigilance for weakness or drooping in one arm when raised. Speech, attentiveness to slurred or peculiar speech patterns. Time, recognizing the urgency, emphasizing the importance of immediate action, such as calling 911 when any irregularities are suspected. Remaining vigilant and remembering the FAST protocol can ensure a rapid response to the critical indications of silent strokes, ultimately contributing to a proactive approach to health and safety. Did you know that silent strokes are way more common than you might think? Every year, about 8 to 11 million Americans are affected by them. Surprisingly, 1 in 4 people over 80 has had at least one silent stroke in their life. Even though these strokes often fly under the radar, they can pack a lot, showing up as clumsiness or loss of motor function. And the thing is, just because they're silent doesn't mean they're harmless. The stroke might go unnoticed, but the damage they do is no joke. Once you've had one, your chances of facing more strokes down the road go up. The impact on your brain can lead to severe cognitive decline, or in some cases, even death. There's a risk of vascular dementia too. The point is that the damage is permanent, but with therapy and adopting healthy habits, survivors can minimize the effects and lower the risk of future strokes. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you.